a creature stares out from a dark patch of woods off the side of the road. Its green, iridescent eyes are all we can see, and the loosest of shapes forming it. It is roughly the size of a wolf, of a bear. As the camera slowly shifts in on it, we watch as one of those iridescent eyes, as if it was just drifting down a river, flows down its body. A third, a fourth, a fifth. Others disappear, more of these green eyes appearing all over this shapeless black form in the dark, before it simply gets up and walks farther into the woods. And welcome back, everybody, to Delta Grade. I'm your handler.
Right in the back of my head.
I'm your handler, Sky Swanson, joined today by our lovely agents, Mr. Casey Rudin,
Thomas Wedderbane, a.k.a. Agent Rhino, looking for Redacted, as well as, just any semblance of an idea of what's going on here.
Miss Rachel Cordell,
Agent Remedy, Gwen Adler. I knew them, and they'll live on through me.
Oh,
Oh my God, Rachel.
oh
man.
my God. All right.
The thing I like about Rachel's intros is that for
Oh.
the first 2 or 3 episodes, we didn't understand it was a character thing. We just,
so chilling. It's so chilling.
It is. Gets me to my core.
The lemony fresh Jonas Tintonzaire.
Ainsley Henderson Monroe, agent receiver, transmitting Lac Bay and Ray Heightway.
I don't know what that means.
Wait, I understood that one.
I understood that one.
I didn't.
Yeah.
And finally, Mr. Andrew Frost.
Hi, Dave Stanford. Keep an eye out for my newest release, Something Cryptid This Way Comes. A compendium of creatures from the Florida Gator Guy to the Albuquerque Armadillo Dog.
Wow.
You know what I really appreciate about it, though, is I think so far you have only made up your own creatures, which I find so funny.
Keep it interesting.
Guide
Like-
to Cryptids, and it's 200 brand new cryptids you've never even
It
heard
could
of.
be-
Honestly?
Exactly.
I would read
You're not going to find Bigfoot in there. You might find Big Toe.
It's so easy just to be like a guide on Bigfoot, and instead the Alabama alligator guy.
Nah, the Florida Gator Guy and
The
the
Florida
Albuquerque
Gator Guy.
Armadillo Dog.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Armadillo dog.
Ah.
All right,
That's kind of
Stan Pines,
adorable,
I see you.
actually.
Would you guys like a little bit of a recap?
Sure.
I'll take one.
We currently find our agents in Moosehead, Alaska, after being activated by Delta Green. Our agents find themselves in this town investigating 2 murders. 2 weeks prior, the body of Mackenzie Stout was discovered. Agents Remedy, Rambler, and Receiver went to the apartment of Mr. and Mr. Stout, where they were able to talk about Mackenzie's death. In there, Rambler discovered her dream journal, which gave away some pretty crucial information. From there, they headed upstairs after learning that one of Mackenzie's friends, Becca, lived upstairs. Where one of her friends, Becca, lives upstairs. However, after their mom got angry by the questioning, they were sort of forced to leave. they decided to split ways, Rhino and Receiver heading off to the Starlight Diner, where they are going to track down Jackio, one of the owners of the place, who seems to have some sort of connection to these implants a lot of the town has. Remedy and Rambler, however, caught Mrs. Smith on her way into the apartment. She invited them into their home, where they pulled a similar maneuver as before, and Rambler went off to Jacob's room. There, he discovered a box and a vent containing 8 floodlights, 2 car batteries, a symbol of Nyarlathotep, and a sticky note that read out, "The stars don't shine down there," and then underneath it, PYNE. After they had left, Remedy realized that she had left her notebook in the apartment. When she went in, the apartment was even darker than it was before, and she noticed a large pool of blood collecting under the refrigerator. So why don't we start out with Receiver and Rhino?
Ugh,
Yeah, big
Oh, I knew you were
surprise.
going to do that, you bastard. Oh, I hate it.
I hate it. Fine, I'll wait.
You're gonna have to.
You might as well delay our deaths, you know?
You both load up into the truck that is being rented for you guys. Maybe forgetting for a moment that Red is just sitting in the back seat.
I never forget.
You never forget. He's
I
just
ignore
back in
him on
music.
purpose.
How's it going?
Ah,
Find anything new?
I thought you were a block of ice there for a second. Lots of stuff. We'll fill you in on the way.
I'm always hot. As the car... Red hot. The car starts and you head off. As we drive, the camera following along the car stops for a moment, and we see a familiar patch of woods before you all pull into the Starlight Diner. It is a classic sleek, chrome out on the outside. It says Starlight on the front of it with a star twinkling on the end of it that flickers in and out purposefully. Inside, it is only a few people. There's like 2 or 3 people at booths lining the walls, and you see a woman in, classic, the sort of almost teal dress with the white apron on the front, going around talking to somebody over in a corner booth. Behind the counter, a gruff-looking man with a sort of buzzed head, a little, hair coming back in, clearly hasn't shaved in a while, in a chef's, just like a diner chef's kind of outfit, sleeves rolled up to his biceps. He's looks surprisingly strong. You both head inside?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. As you head inside, that woman who's over at the corner booth gives you both a little wave before turning back and saying something to them. It's across the way. It's a little inaudible. She comes over to you both. She has a name tag on her that says Alexandra Cooper. She says, "Oh, hey there, folks. Welcome to the Starlight Diner. You two from out of town?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Oh, well, then you gotta have one of Jackio's burgers. Right this way. We'll get you to a booth.
I'm more of a Reuben man myself, but all right.
I would literally love nothing more in the world.
She,
Is the
leads you
granola
down-
bar
haven't
not
eaten
enough
it
for you,
all
Receiver?
Day.
I gave you a granola
No,
bar.
it wasn't. I'm allergic.
Oh, heavens, listen to you.
could have
two.
said
Granola?
I was hungry.
That's why their face has been swollen all
Yeah.
day and they haven't been able to breathe.
Oh.
You guys haven't noticed the 17 EpiPens sticking out of my thigh. I'm like a porcupine.
Load up every hour, you're just vibrating through the wall at this point. So much adrenaline inside of you. So there's the booths, and then the classic diner style. There's also the little stools over by the counter where that guy is standing. And as you're sort of walking past, you see he has a name tag that says Jackio.
Yeah, let's sit at the counter.
You two want to sit at the counter? Fine by me.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank
Can I get you
and
two a cup of coffee?
that would be great, Alexandra. Thank you.
Of course.
Hot chocolate, please.
Oh, I'm a bit of a sweet tooth myself. As she heads off behind the counter, she gets those drinks for you guys. She puts 2 mugs in front of you. Receiver, the hot chocolate already in it, mixed in. It's just some powder mix
Yep.
and milk. Rhino, she pours a cup of coffee to you guys. So, what brings you both to Moosehead? I mean, this is an odd time of year for visitors.
Yeah, I wish it was better circumstances. We're here looking into the bear attacks.
Bear attack? Oh, you mean poor Mackenzie and Jacob. You know,
So you've
it
already
feels
heard
like-
about Jacob.
You know, it's a small town. News travels fast.
Yeah,
Oh,
I understand
you know.
that.
You know, our heart goes out to poor Mrs. Smith there. She's just such a wonderful, wonderful member of the town.
I scrolled down to where I have Mrs. Smith, and I was like, oh, are we going to get her first name? No. Okay. Scrolling back up.
Oh, I mean, poor Kelly. You know, Kelly Smith. She's, you know, she's a good one. You know, she's the teacher. She taught half the kids in town.
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. So, can I get you two anything to eat? I recommend the burger, and, you know, it is a bit chilly out, but we do have, 10 flavors of shake.
Impressive. I think I'll stick with the coffee for now, and, you spoke so highly of it, I suppose I can try the burger.
Jackie-O, one beef.
Burger for me, no bun, cheese on the side, please.
Jackie-O, another bun, lose the house, get rid of the slide. She,
Diner
That's so
talk.
much.
yeah, immediate diner talk, you hear from the bag, okay.
And I'll take a strawberry shake.
You see that man, he heads off into the back. There's a window where you can see him back there working with it. Yeah, you see up on a board the flavors of shake are vanilla, chocolate, mint chocolate chip, lemon drop, chocolate swirl, strawberry, double nut caramel, chocolate malt, cookies and cream, and then the final one, a little
Food
bit of
bed.
everything.
Food
Give me the
We're
everything.
all doing a
Yeah,
food
yeah.
bit.
She smiles
Food
and she's
bit.
like,
Food bit.
she was like,
Oh, shut up.
We always
Shut
do
up.
a food bit. How do we- There's always a food bit.
There's at least
And she
one.
goes, I knew you would be one to want a little bit of everything. You sweet tooth, just like me. And you see she goes over to this ice cream cooler and literally just gets a scoop of a little scoop of everything.
I can only imagine this is going to be the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth.
It's ice cream, It's probably not that bad, actually, all mixed
That
together.
sounds amazing.
Time to
actually.
experiment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Most of them were
Yeah.
chocolate something.
Yeah.
That's true. Half of them were chocolate, so it's probably
Yeah,
going to
me
be mostly
too.
chocolate
It was
taste.
chocolate, mint chocolate chip, chocolate swirl, chocolate malt. Yeah, 4 out of 10, 4 out of 9, really.
But not yet, so.
Yeah, we don't count that one.
Anyway.
Oh,
We
boy.
eat the
Uh,
food.
we're
Is the
having
burger
fun.
good?
Yeah, burger comes out. It is actually really good, which is surprising for all the way out here. I mean,
Where-
how often are they getting regular
beef.
I was gonna
shipments
say, yeah.
of beef and
Where do you
stuff
get the
like
beef?
that? Yeah, it's a pretty good burger. It's not a-
Before I open the burger and I would like to inspect the interior of the
Open
burger.
what? You don't have a bun?
Like I cut it open.
Oh, okay.
You cut it open and you see on the inside is this thick, viscous black goo
Yeah.
that immediately engulfs you. It is the same blob that killed that man in Rhino's flashback.
Oh man. Oh.
Yeah.
Someone get me some PEC!
I was expecting a human face.
No. Yeah, you see a human face in
The
there.
burgers are people.
Oh, sorry, that's mine. And she puts it back on her.
I say as I finish the burger and I compliment the chef and I say I call out to Jackie O and I say, Mr. O, when do you take your next break? We'd like to talk with you actually.
He sort of looks around and goes, I'm always on break. And you see Alexander call back, oh, honey, you are not. You are always working, or at least I'd like you to be. And she goes off to do a thing. And he comes around and goes, how can I help you?
Hi there. My name is Agent Rhino. This here's Agent Receiver. We're with the EPA. We're actually, I don't know if you overheard what I was saying to Alexandra, but we're in town investigating the bear attacks.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, we had a question. We had been told that the implants that townspeople get, you could tell us a little bit more about those. We want to explore every avenue as to why the bears are being so aggressive, and sometimes these chemicals can cause bears to, go a little berserk.
He kind of crosses his arms. As he does so, you can directly see that he has some of those implants
Yeah.
under his arm. give me an alert check, both of you.
Alert. Okay.
Yeah, because that's really the closest thing to perception.
I pass.
I passed.
Okay, both of you
27.
passed.
Yep.
As he
41,
sorts
47.
as he sorts across his arm, you see that there's slight discoloration around his. Similar
Around the markings?
around the markings, similar to that of Mackenzie.
Oh, okay.
What was the question you asked him again?
If you could just tell us more about them.
Well, he kind of like eyes you and he goes, it's a town tradition. Very curt, very giving you the implication he doesn't want to talk about it.
Where do they come from?
Why does that matter?
You know, local environment is the ecosystem is delicate. Introduce foreign contaminants can drive up the local animals.
He rolls his eyes slightly like, it's just little bits of silicone. Plastic. Ain't a bear, no bear gonna want that.
You'd be surprised.
Where you guys from?
I'm from Chicago.
Okay, so city folk. You?
Texas.
Is that the truth? Is receiver from Texas
No.
or no? Okay then. Go ahead and roll for me. What would that be? Is there a deception?
Persuade is kind of the...
Then nah, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You lied to him, and he's just like.
I mean, like what reason does he have to doubt?
As far as I can see, no bears down in Texas. No bears in the city of Chicago.
Hey, you got the Cubs, though.
He just like shrugs, like, you got a. The Cubs are baseball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, you got a baseball team. That ain't a real bear. What makes you two qualified to hunt a bear?
I show him my EPA badge.
I was like, sir, we didn't train in our hometowns.
Wait, isn't the football team also the Bears?
I was gonna say, yeah, that's why
That
we
is
get
also true.
bears.
Oh, yeah.
the Bears.
I also say, we've got black bears down in Texas.
Black bear ain't a grizzly bear.
That's fine, sir, but that's not really pertinent to this conversation.
It doesn't get rid of our qualifications.
Look, as far as I see it, you're two people coming in from outside of town, doing a job that we can handle.
If that was the case, we wouldn't be here, sir. Please answer the question.
He immediately tightens up at that. I don't think I like having you in my restaurant anymore. And as far as I could tell, I got the right to say who eats my goddamn burger. And at that point, Alexander comes over and goes, "Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry about him. He's got a temper to him. Just get out of here. Go back into the kitchen. Go." And she shoos him back before he can, sort of escalate the situation any farther. Is there any sort of like, as kind of like they're fussing, do either of you two say anything?
I'm tempted to mumble something under my breath, but I'm gonna hold
I
my
mean,
tongue.
I don't know how to get him to answer the question otherwise, so not
Yeah.
really.
She shoots him back and look. What can I tell you guys?
We were just trying to get some information on, I guess, those implants that people seem to have around here.
Oh, you mean
It
these
seems to be kind of a touchy subject.
She pulls back her arm. She shows she has some too. Hers have no discoloration to them. It's just a fun town thing, Like, it's just... Like, I know how that sounds. It's weird, but, like, it's how we know you come from here, We got a lot of
I
pride.
get it.
We're
I
a
totally
weird town with
understand.
weird people,
I just roll up my sleeve and show my Cubs tattoo. Yeah, no, I get it. Just different strokes for different folks,
She loves that. She laughs really hard, She's like, "Oh, that's so... Oh, my God. He's got a Cubs tattoo." No response from the kitchen. Just none whatsoever. Well, look, it's just a fun little town thing,
Yeah, so you go out of town, I hear, to get these, huh?
Yeah, it's just a little place over in Anchorage. Jackie, back from his old days, being a ruffian, I calmed him down over the years. You know a guy over there who does that sort of thing, But it's been going on longer than we've been around,
Oh, yeah. Tradition is something that sticks around for a long, long time. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, no, I mean, it goes back to, when they first founded the town here. It was sort of a local thing that the salmon fishermen would do. It started out as a tattoo, and then over the years it turned into the implant thing.
Oh, gotcha. So, just out of curiosity, why source it out of town? Why not get the doc? What was his name? Believ. Why not get him to do something like that?
Well,
keep it in town.
He's not that kind of doctor, as far as I know.
It's fair.
Yeah.
He's every other kind of doctor.
He is every
Also
other kind
true.
of doctor. You got that right. He's pretty talented for a Russian.
Small towns, dude.
Sorry, that took me off
She just
guard.
said that totally just straight faced,
Yeah,
he
I'm
had
sure.
he had no sort of Russian accent or anything. He was just a weirdo.
Yeah.
I'm from Rhode Island.
And the locals get these things at a young age.
Yeah, when it's legal at Schmebentine.
Yeah. Okay. Local fishers.
So you seem to know a decent amount about the town in general. How long you lived here your whole life?
Oh, my whole life I am a native Mooshedian.
Yeah, I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit more about the town in general. Work takes me all over the place, and I kind of like to learn a little bit about every place I go.
Sure. Well,
It's nice to pass these stories along to the wife,
Sure, Oh, the wife? Oh, well, that's so fun. I'm sure you miss her dearly right now.
Every day.
It's a small town during the salmon season, all these fishermen come in, they stay in the lodge, they stay in the housing down by the wharf there. Not the wharf, down by the harbor there. It's like 400 people suddenly in the town. It's a bit of a party. But
How long does the season last for?
Just a couple of months, whatnot. I believe the season is from early spring to late fall. So the season probably ended about a month ago, I want to say. Now, some species of salmon in Alaska is available year-round. We are specifically talking about
King salmon?
Sockeye.
I think sockeye is the one that I'm trying to think of right now. It might be king.
Interesting. So do all those housing areas down by the docks, do those just kind of sit vacant?
Yeah, they just sit vacant for most of the year. They're just little basically, they're just bunk bed little houses.
Oh, so it's just kind of like shacks and stuff, huh?
Yeah, they're not the best living conditions, but during the summer, it's pretty nice out in Alaska. I recommend coming back. Right now it's freezing.
It's beautiful. I mean, even in the cold,
Yeah, we love it.
It's still
here.
beautiful.
Yeah. So,
I think
anything else you guys would like to do?
I think Receiver, after the conversation switched away from the implants, Receiver kind of zoned out and is really hyper focused on Jackie-O through the kitchen window.
Okay then. You see Jackie-O back there. He is sort of mumbling around the kitchen. He walks over to a counter and kneels down out of view before popping back up a couple of seconds later and then going on to deal with other things around the kitchen.
I slurp down the rest of my shake and narrow my eyes.
You need to roll a Constitution check for me.
Okay.
Brain freeze.
That's a crit fail.
Okay, then. You get a brain freeze so bad, you lose a point of health.
Oh my god! I slam my head on the
crit
the counter.
It was a joke.
I slam my head on that. No, let's go with it. I slam my head on the counter, in pain and shock, and I go, oh
my God!
sorry, and I get up and I stumble out of the front door. The diner.
You still got. I hate to do this, but you still got to pay.
No, I got it. I'll just pay for both of our meals and see if Receiver's okay.
Okay then.
I'm gonna go check on here. Here you go.
As you're heading out, I want you to give me a. Yeah, this would be alertness probably.
Okay. 34. That's a pass.
That's a pass. Okay, as you're heading out, as you're just out the door, you manage to pick up a little bit of what Alexandra says through the window of the kitchen as she sort of turns around, sees that you're heading out of the door, and you just hear her say, "The hell was that, Jackie-O?" as you head out the door. Receiver and Rhino, you are outside of the restaurant.
Is it windy right now?
Yeah, it's windy right now.
Okay. As soon as
It
we're
is
outside,
absolutely frigid outside. You would probably need to get into the car.
I'm not going to get in the car yet.
Okay.
Or like as we're walking to the car, in the wind, I lean in close. I like grab Rhino's shoulder and I say, "Oh God, that was so tense. I tried to mimic you. Did I do okay?"
You did all right. I usually try and smooth my way into situations, but your approach is a valid one.
Yeah. I think Jackie-O's next.
I think Jackie-O's behind it.
The color on Mackenzie's arm and the wounds, something came out of her. I think he's gonna be another one.
Are you okay?
No, my brain hurts. I
Take
put
your
the
thumb, put it on the roof of your mouth.
I put my tongue on the roof of my mouth and for a second I go I think whatever came out of Mackenzie killed Smith, and another one's gonna come out of Jackie-O anytime. We got a containment problem.
Then we should find a place to post up here. We're gonna have to keep an eye on him. I don't think we're welcome in the diner without him glaring at us the whole time. But if we post up somewhere outside, he's gonna have to come out eventually.
I'll follow your lead, and then we get back in the truck, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we want to keep like the lights off, but it running just to keep the heat on. Otherwise, it's gonna be too damn cold. But
Okay.
We're gonna stake him out.
Sort of post up across the street. You stake him out, and as that happens, we cut back over to Remedy.
Oh,
You stand at the entrance to this sort of open concept kitchen that leads directly into the living room. A pool of blood has formed on the ground at the refrigerator in this eerily quiet apartment.
I'm gonna go look at it.
Okay then, without saying anything, you
Nope.
move forward. Do you open the refrigerator?
Yes.
Inside is the partially frozen body of what the woman you saw 2 seconds ago.
she's already frozen. Damn.
Kelly Smith is dead inside of that refrigerator. Her body has been slashed up, one of her arms completely ripped off and then shoved awkwardly underneath her. Her expression is that of pure agony, and you can see large cutting wounds across her arms, her face, her chest that run deep inside of her, and blood now thickening and slowly pouring, but still lightly trickling out of her.
I wish to. I'm gonna rub my eyes, try and clear out. Maybe.
Yeah. Before even that, make me a
Yeah.
sanity check.
I was waiting for that, but you didn't say it fast enough.
Yeah, this is a rough one right here. If you fail.
Ooh, we want to be below it, right?
Yep.
And ooh,
Doubles are a
Oh
crit.
no.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
so how's a 99 for you?
So you take the maximum roll of the die on
Yep.
the loss.
Let me give me 1 second here.
Oh,
And if you're gonna take more than
man.
5, we have another roll.
Oh, boy.
That's not good.
That's great. I love that though. I love that Little Miss Perfect.
Yeah.
Kurt
Finally
Feldt.
starting to
Excuse me. I'm still perfect because this moment is perfect.
That's
Okay.
fair. I'll give you that.
It's about
I'll
the
give you that.
memories.
It's
Right.
about
All the
the memories. It's about the people we lose.
Oh, no, the intro was
Let's see
before
here.
Rachel.
What was
Oh,
it
no.
again for seeing a dead body?
Thanks for the memories,
oh.
even though she ended up
Huh.
dead.
That was the book actually has it as lower than I remember.
Save
With
the
that
book.
crit
You're
fail.
an EMT.
You could up it for being like a gruesome dead body though.
Yep. Or no, it's a mangled carcass in
Oh.
the book. Yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked at how low it is. In the book, it is a 0/1. But since this is a one-shot, you are going to take just 2 points of sanity damage.
All right, that wasn't that bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
not
I also
great.
thought that was higher, Sky. It's funny.
I thought it was higher, too.
Look, it's just there's got to be. It's one of those things where there's got to be room on the scale for worse stuff. You know?
Exactly, yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, because killing an innocent in cold blood is a 1d10. So, seeing a dead body, killing an innocent, there's got to be scale there. And everything in
I
between.
mean, I have also seen some pretty messed up things before. Not
Yes,
this
as
messed
a
up, but
EMT.
messed up. But messed up. Oof.
What do you do?
Yeah, I'm rubbing my eyes. Is it real?
It is real.
This
This
is
is all
real.
very real.
Okay, I immediately go to grab Rambler.
Okay, Rambler, the door. I mean, do you just like slam
I don't
it
even know if
open,
it
or-
was closed. I don't even know if the door closed in time because I just like walked out, turned around, went to go grab it and see this. I turn around and I run out and like hands on the door, the doorway. Like Rambler, get in here. And I turn
Yeah,
around
what?
and go
Huh?
back to the fridge.
And I, waddle on over.
The
Okay.
area. So is the room is still dark? Like it still has that eerie darkness? Is that
It's even darker now, I
It's
believe.
even darker now.
Yeah.
The dimmer, let's say the dimmers were at like, I don't know, 40%. They're now at like 10%.
Gotcha.
So there is a little bit of light.
But
Do you
not a
guys
lot.
want to turn up the lights in here, though?
Yeah, turn on the
Yeah.
lights. Yeah, turn up. I'm turning up the lights. I want to immediately go and look at her arm. I want to see.
Okay, you turn up the lights in the living room to probably just the maximum brightness when you hear something in the something in her bedroom go, and then a crash
What?
that sounded like glass
Whoa.
breaking.
I have a pistol on me.
Mm-hmm.
I wish to draw it.
Okay, you draw it. Do you make your way into that room?
Is Rambler you're behind me?
I'm behind you with a flashlight.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I know, so helpful.
Yeah. So.
But it might be if
slowly-
it's a shadow monster. Who knows?
I don't know what it is. Slowly, I want to kind of go over there.
Is it you go slowly?
Slowly. Yeah.
Okay, you go.
I'm
slowly.
listening to hear what's happening too.
Push. The door is already wide open. You look inside of the room, pistol out, Rambler, your flashlight up. You scan around the room. There's a light switch next to you. Do you just flick it on?
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You flick it on, illuminate the room. There is, as far as you could tell, nothing in here, but you see that there is a window on the far side where something quickly smashed through it. And you see on one of the glass shards now created by the broken window is a black substance dripping off of it.
I'm like, I don't know if I have any means of like analyzing that.
Could get a sample at the very least.
Yeah, I do want to take a sample.
Lick
of
it. Lick it.
No, we're not.
Snort it.
No.
Huff it.
No, that's not gonna be what I do. I don't know what Rambler is gonna do, but I won't. I want to, because I don't actually have, unless basic tools includes a like test tube with a stopper or some kind of small jar. I would like to find something from the kitchen to contain
Okay.
it. I don't know, like a Ziploc bag or something.
Tupperware.
You
Anything,
find
yeah.
a small little Tupperware thing meant for like a little sauce or something, and you get a couple drops of it in there.
Yeah. Okay.
You seal it up, you put it in your bag. Rambler, at this point, you might have not seen the open refrigerator. Walking back away from the bedroom, you are directly looking at the refrigerator and you see her mangled corpse. I'd like you to make me a quick sanity check.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'd still like to check her arm. next
That
action.
is a fail.
As a veil, you are going to take 1 point of sanity damage.
Youchie. Hey, now it's my age.
You go and check her arm. Go ahead, roll me forensics. Or what is your
Yes.
forensics?
70.
I think that's good enough where I won't make you roll. You check her over. Go ahead, give me the roll anyway, actually.
Sure.
Just
44.
44. That's a
Crit.
critical success.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And
Okay,
it did one of those like slow dice like
Oh, I love
The
it.
Onto
slow
the
fall
floor.
over.
You realize 3 things about her. One, the wounds that were inflicted on her came from the outside, unlike Madison, where they came from the inside, or Mackenzie, where they came from the inside. Her arm was straight up ripped off of her by some crazy force. It was not hacked off, it was just simply ripped off.
Is it gone?
No, remember, it's shoved like
It's
haphazardly
but
into
two arms.
the bridge.
So
Yeah. No, one is still attached, one is ripped off and shoved in there with her.
Is it the one with the mark?
I don't know if
Yeah.
we saw that she had a mark. I think you both failed that alertness check.
Well, here's the forensic. You check her arm, you see that there is a mark on her arm.
Okay. I just kind of assumed that she would have one based on how she reacted.
Is it the arm that's off or the arm that's attached?
That was my question.
Arm that's off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Judging
Okay.
by Sky's surprise at the question, I don't think it's
No,
too relevant.
it's a double bluff. It's a double
Double
bluff.
bluff.
blue
You never
Harry.
know with me. Sometimes I'm just stupid. Sometimes I'm a genius.
Is,
the last thing that you realize with your
Yeah.
critical success, she has probably been dead for about half an hour.
What?
Meaning that whoever you just talked to was
Oh.
not Mrs. Smith.
Oh, that's
Oh.
Definitely
that's
not what I was
so
thinking.
much worse.
I hate it. I hate it.
Oh.
What'd you think it was, Jonas?
Some weird time stuff.
Yeah, it's a more time distortion.
How dare you? I never do time distortion.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
You've done it in this campaign
No,
already.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Have I? When did I
It's
do time
December
distortion?
when the sun set an hour early.
Oh, that's different. You don't know what that is.
Is it though?
The sun just went down early. You don't know what that is.
It's time being weird is the point.
You don't know that it's related to time.
Okay. With that,
If time is determined by how the sun is
This
rotating.
is some Cthulian shit right
Time
here.
keeps on slipping.
Anywho, Rachel.
Can we do a more thorough investigation of Jason's room?
No.
How about Jacob's room?
Jacob's room?
Yes.
Sorry. That one. Sorry, that's my
You go
husband.
to Jason's room. It's the only thing in there is a single Pez dispenser.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's your face on the Pez dispenser.
You know, my husband is weird like that. Anyway.
You turn around and you go, yeah, your husband just has a Pez dispenser.
He's a fan.
Yeah, we
Of me
cut to
and
your
Pez.
husband and daughter. Your daughter saying, "Do you think Mom's having fun?" I'm sure she is. Cut back to you pulling an arm out of a refrigerator.
Literally panic.
Can we cut to Cassandra? Where is she?
Yeah, we cut to Cassandra with her new lover.
Don't say
He's so hot.
Oh,
We cut back.
so hot.
we cut back.
He doesn't do
How to
carbs,
take
so
the
his,
tension out of a
his
scene
abs
in
are like a
under 3
washboard.
seconds.
But yeah, so we go
Yeah,
to
you go into
Jacob's
Jacob's
room.
room. That box is still on the ground.
Yeah.
The contents are all still there.
Can we do a more thorough search of the room? Is that all that's in there? Are there any other journals or weird occulty
Sure thing.
stuff?
Rambler,
Yep.
would you like to examine that page a little bit closer?
Sure.
What is your
Yeah.
occult again?
My occult is an 80.
That's
Whoa.
that feels illegal. But
No, occult's the normal one. Unnatural, you can't have that high.
yeah, you examine this page a little bit closer. This is your area of expertise, researching strange things. When you notice very quickly that what you're holding is not paper, it is
Oh.
skin of some kind, animal, or
What?
most likely worse. You have heard of books of the occult being bound in human flesh, though the ones that you have heard of are very rare and far between. The most famous of them all being that of the Necronomicon, and it appears you are holding a page from that book.
No sanity check?
Please roll a sanity check.
Yeah, I'm like, you just realized you're holding a human flesh paper.
I was giving a little dramatic pause. I
All
DM
right,
my
that's fair.
way.
I'm sorry. We'll pause for more.
No, I did give it way too long of a pause.
You
did cast
you
it.
sit here
Please
studying
roll
the Necronomicon. You read the whole thing. You write a thesis statement on it. You give a book report at your local school. And then later at night when you're talking about it with your friend over coffee, you realize, holy shit, it was made of skin.
Gross.
Please roll a sanity check.
Yes, it's a 23 and I pass.
Okay. You take no sanity damage.
Nice.
Check on human flesh page. That's
Yep.
He's an author.
See, on one hand, this is a Marvel antique.
Gotta put yourself into your stories, you know.
Also, again, in that box was these 8 floodlights. Looking at them closer, you realize that, like, 4 of them are, like, your standard issue, kind of, like, ground-mounted floodlights. The other 4 seemed like they were almost ripped out of, like, junk cars, basically, like the headlights to cars. Like, they were sort of... He made the, God, what's the word I'm looking for here? Yeah,
MacGyvered it.
yeah, he MacGyvered these basically. And then the car batteries are, they're hooked up with them. That way, then with they're wired through a light switch that can turn them on for each car battery.
I just want to check something real quick. Was there any of that black matter left on the window? Or did we scoop all of it out into that container?
There's a little bit more on the window. It's a weird ichor on glass, so you're not going to be able to scrape all of it off there.
Can I just shine my light directly on it?
Interesting. Okay, then. You shine your light directly on it, and when you're sort of far away from it, nothing happens. Do you get closer with the light?
Yeah.
You get closer and you get closer until you have the flash. Something's telling you to do this. As you get the flashlight right on top of it, you watch as the tiniest little sizzle forms and a little trail of smoke, almost imperceptible, goes up from what remains of that ichor on the window.
Oh. Hey, Remedy, you see that?
Yeah. That's interesting.
Seems like we have a
Flashlight is-
solution.
I don't know if we do have floodlights. I was like, I don't know if the flashlight will help us, but we do have floodlights.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're getting it.
Do you think Jason was trying to stop this?
Well, in the journal, Mackenzie did say that he was getting jealous of it, but I don't know anymore. Here, maybe we can
Said he
find
was-
something here,
Yeah.
like his journal or something.
We weren't able to recover a journal from the room,
I
right,
know.
Sky?
Hmm?
Were we able to recover a journal or any other writings? Or...
No, all you found was that one sticky note
Okay.
that read out, "The stars don't shine down there, PYNE."
Is there like a laptop or anything in the room? Or, well, not a laptop, but like a Mac.
You look
or-
around in this apartment and there's no like computer or anything. There's not even a phone.
All right.
That's definitely interesting.
Yeah.
Roll a. Though there's the it is an extremely remote town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
in
I
the early
understand.
2000s. It's, well, yes, at this point it's a little uncommon for households not to have phones. It seems like it's such a small town that it's like, why have more than just the one phone really in town?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The lodge manager, Peppy told us that the rooms didn't have phones because
Yep.
we're basically
That's
renting
true.
apartments for the night.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Do you guys want to give me search checks for the apartment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. I'll probably fail mine, but might as well. Yep.
I just beat it with a 59.
Woo!
Phew.
Okay, then. You search over this apartment at this point, keeping slightly on edge as something was here
Yeah.
and something left in a hurry. You examine over the apartment, and in the kitchen, you pull open a drawer and find a notepad of paper.
Okay.
It reads on it, Jacob, I'm glad you're finally getting the danger they're putting you into. Please don't go back down there. We can figure out a way out of this. Signed, Mom.
Looks like they want it out all right.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, it looks like we have to figure out how to get down there and turn on some lights, maybe. But we should probably talk to the others first.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Keys to this apartment. I would like to find...
You see that there's a set of keys hanging on a hook by the front door.
I'd like to lock the door behind us and take the keys.
Yeah.
That is a really good move, and if I could give you inspiration, I would.
Just give her back some sanity.
Yes,
you know
one
what?
sanity, please.
You heal back one sanity, and then
Wow.
Jonas, I'm gonna give you back a sanity 2.
What?
For in the apartment, turning up the noise and searching for any sort of listening devices.
Okay.
Even though we
Thank you.
failed at doing so.
Even though you failed,
was
to
a good
do
idea.
So, it was a really good idea, and maybe I'm tipping my hat there a little bit. It was. I want to encourage you guys with your good ideas here. Okay, so what you've gotten from this apartment is a note from the mom, basically saying, "I'm glad you're seeing things now. Don't go back down there. We'll figure a way out of this." And then you also found the sticky note: "The stars don't shine down there." Pyne, or pine.
Was it like pine, like it was a quote? Was it
Here.
pine, like that is a word? Just
Is it in all caps? Maybe.
Yeah, PYNE all caps.
Okay, PYNE. Yeah, that looks like it looks like a name or an abbreviation. I don't know. Okay.
mean, do we have a map of the town? We do, right?
Yeah, I'll say that you can have a map of the town.
Was there like any kind of like Pine Street or Pine Road or something?
You look over the map, and no, there's nothing spelled PYNE in the whole town. Or at least none of the streets are.
Yeah, worth a shot.
Did we discuss
It
meeting
was a good
back up
idea.
at our room, or did we discuss meeting elsewhere?
We didn't discuss either.
I believe
room would be the
Receiver
rendezvous
did
point.
give out shortwave radios, though, didn't you?
You have
Yeah.
walkie-talkies, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we have the walkie-talkies.
Yes, so you are able to communicate with each other.
Yeah, that
Oh.
is why we have those.
That's true.
Channel 1 for casual talk, channel 2 for encryption. Don't go on channel 2 for more than 16 minutes a day.
I thought it was channel 3.
Never go to channel 3.
Never go to channel 3 at all.
Oh,
Channel 2, 16 minutes. Channel 3, don't go on it. Is what Receiver said. You do what you want.
my bad.
Yeah.
She hasn't really explained any of that except last time she said a little bit of like there's like a helpful interference, but that's there's probably no good reason to believe that any of it is important.
So, you get on the walkie-talkie. What, we
Yeah.
see now, I think what we see now is Receiver and Rhino and Red sitting in the car in total darkness. The heater is the only thing running right now as you sort of watch the diner across the way. You watch as, I think I said there was 3 other people in there. Eventually they get up, they leave, and it's just Alexander and Jackie O there. Alexander's cutting a couple tables when suddenly the radio crackles in your sort of, side pocket there. What do they hear?
Question.
Yeah, what's up?
Question. What's the Delta Green code for discovering a dead body?
I don't know. I never got the handbook.
Code Maroon.
Code maroon. I was gonna say code red, but I didn't want to get the.
Yes. Hello, I'm here.
Yeah.
It's a Code Maroon.
Put more diner talk on that.
Code Maroon 2,
Code maroon.
which basically means a dead body was found, unnatural means.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would crackle over the radio is Remedy saying, "Hey guys, just finished speaking with Mrs. Smith. We have a code maroon 2."
Switch to channel 2.
I assume we were on channel 2, yeah. I flick down to channel 2 and I say, copy. There's we have a person of interest at the diner. We can rendezvous. We'll swing back.
It seems like they don't like light.
Maybe we
Would
should
you-
send Red in there to keep an eye out. So
I was
we
gonna
don't-
say if we leave and he leaves right when we're gone, we shouldn't do that. What's the walking distance from the lodge to the diner?
Walking distance from the lodge to the diner is about, I would say, a quarter mile.
Okay, that's not that bad.
It
That's
is
not bad.
like -10 out, though. So while you will not die, if you are going to walk a quarter mile in that weather, I think I am going to require a Constitution check.
Yeah, that's.
I was gonna say, do you want to just swing around, pick us up, and then we'll stake out by the diner and speak?
Yes, but I'm worried that in the 60 seconds that would take,
we don't want to leave.
we're gonna miss something important.
Did Red go into the diner?
Red did not. Red did not. But he's also gonna stay in the truck.
We can either have Red watch, but I don't know if Sky wants to do that, or I can step out of the car. Out of game, I have decent constitution. In game,
You can hold on for like 90 seconds.
I sat in a Bears game in about 0, so I think I can handle it.
Okay, yeah, I'll So we do a shuffle in the seat. Rhino will hop out. I will just like zoom over to the lodge, pick up Remedy and Rambler, and zoom right back.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And now we're in the car together, I guess.
Okay.
We did it.
Here's what happens. Receiver, you leave in the car by yourself. Red gets out of the car with Rhino.
Oh, okay.
Sits down in the snow.
No.
Shades still on. He's just in a t-shirt. I like it.
He's in the Hawaiian shirt.
It's real nice. I like it. You got a cigarette?
You know, Red, I'm starting to think that you might be a person of interest, like in a different way for Delta Green.
That's all right. I have my own. And he pulls out a carton of cigarette and lights his own cigarette.
He just wanted to take your cigarettes.
Smokes it in one go, the entirety of it gone in an instant as he flicks the bud to the side there. I'm going to go take a walk. As he gets up, he walks off down the street.
Red, don't.
He
I
disappears.
just look back to the
into
diner
hallway.
and look in the direction that he walked. I'm just going to get on the radio and be like, guys, I think Red just walked off in the woods.
Was he wearing a jacket?
Receiver, you are driving back by yourself. It is a dark road. It's only a quarter mile, but there's no street lights on this little section of road that you're on in a sort of residential area. Between two houses, you see two glowing eyes staring at you. You continue on, not sure what you just saw. Let's do break.
No, there's probably I glance over and I kind of drift a little bit and have to lurch back, but I do not stop.
Yeah. You continue on, not sure what that was. It might have just been a dog, it might have been a fox or something. But it was clearly two eyes staring at you. You pull up in front of the lodge. Remedy and
Beep, beep.
Rambler probably down waiting near the lobby. You see Pip is talking to them, just being a friendly old man. Like, oh, yeah, no, how you guys enjoying the rooms right now?
Oh, they're really nice.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
it's
good.
Amazing.
Oh,
Thank you.
Looks like your ride's here. All right, I'll see you guys later. I'm probably heading off to bed, but, the door will be open. Who's going to
Oh,
steal
thank
anything? He goes off.
Have a fine night, all right?
You load up into that car and you head back. Rhino, as you're watching, you sort of have hunkered down at this point. I need you to make a Constitution check.
Yeah, I figured as much. All right. That is going to be a 60. That is a pass.
Okay, then. You
Damn, you buff.
have extreme warm weather
Yep.
gear. You have a thick hat. You pull up a scarf. All that exposed is really your eyes on the top of your nose.
It is a
which are
Bears hat.
Instantly, it's just a Bears baseball. Or no, it's
Not a
Bears-
baseball. The Bears is football, so it's got a pom pom on the top.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Perfect.
You instantly turning red. You don't really have any eye protection to protect you when you feel the sting
Should have
against
taken
your
red
skin.
sunglasses.
Exactly, yeah. You watch the diner. You see Alexander futzing about, and then you watch as they turn all the lights off in the place. You sit there for a moment, waiting, and then you see from behind the diner a car head out on a street and head off in the opposite direction.
I only saw Alexandra, though. I didn't see...
You see, no, you see both of them exit the diner,
Okay.
get in the car together, and head off, sort of in the opposite direction of where the lodge is.
Do I have an idea of what's in that direction? Is that where the docks are?
Just houses. No, they're probably heading off to their home right now.
So they don't live in the lodge.
Not everyone lives in the lodge in this town. I would say a good 70% of the population lives in
Okay.
the lodge.
Gotcha.
80% of the population. They might have a house. But well, actually, I'm giving you information that you could speculate that they're heading off to a house right now.
Sure.
No, I think we've heard that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they own one of the only businesses in town. I assume they have a little bit more, money in their pockets.
Exactly. Yeah, they had money to probably, build themselves a house.
Trying to think if there's any way that I could track exactly where they're going, but I don't think there is without
Tire
me.
tracks in the snow.
I mean, the diner is in front of you. There might be information in there.
That's true. It's probably locked, and I don't have lock picking as a skill.
As you're sort of watching it, a minute goes by, 2 minutes goes by, as you're pondering. Also, I don't think you would just kind of head in by yourself on this, would you?
To get out of the cold, I might.
Okay, you head off towards the diner. You head up to the front door there. It is locked. However, you check around back. There's another door back there, also locked. However, you do see that there is a window accessible by a dumpster pushed up against the back of the building. Do you want to check and see if it's open?
Yeah, I'll check to see if it's open.
You climb up. You see that the latch is not done on it, and you pull it open, and you can easily pull yourself inside. You head in alone?
Yeah, my plan is to kind of go towards the front and be ready for them when they come in. But I'm gonna climb through the window and shut it so that it's not so that the cold breeze doesn't come
the
in.
wind and the snow can't cut in right now. Receiver, you arrive back, and Rhino is gone.
Agent Rhino, where did you go?
Yeah, it got cold. I went inside.
Okay, everybody out. Go.
We get out.
You get out. You head over. I assume you just let them in through the back?
Yeah.
Okay. The back leads directly into the diner kitchen. There's a central counter in the center of the room. Along one side is a large griddle, a stack of ovens next to it, and several other appliances. It's not a very large kitchen, but it's actually larger than you might expect for somewhere so rural and so out of there.
I'm gonna see if I can look where I saw Jackie O crouching down earlier. To look like, is there a secret compartment or something, or
Okay.
trapdoor?
You give me that search check. Does everybody want to just give me a search check? I think I can
Yeah.
allow where everyone can roll
Yeah.
on this.
Good, because I didn't do it.
That is a pass for Rhino. I got a 50.
Okay. Receiver?
Nope, not me.
Remedy?
Yes, pass.
And Rambler?
I got nothing.
Okay then. Rhino and Remedy. Receiver, you crouch down and you're looking around. It's dark in that room. You're just using flashlights. And you can't quite make out anything as you're going around. Rhino, though, and Remedy, you see on the floor right next to that central counter are two little grooves in the floor. And then you see that the counter in the center is actually on these very small wheels that are sort of wedged in with a little stopper so it can't move.
I think I
As in
go
the wheels
to
are just locked?
remove the
or-
stopper. Yeah.
Yeah, the wheels are locked in place. You undo it.
Guys, I found something.
You undo the wedges and you move the counter to more tiled floor. But you notice that there is a distinct outline in the floor if you look closely. I think Remedy maybe notices this right away. Reaching down, you sort of pry your fingers into it and you manage to lift away a trap door. There you can see stairs leading down into a pitch dark hallway that leads under the restaurant. But that's where we're going to end this week's episode.
Oh, come on!
Oh,
Things are
that
getting
was a
good.
spooky one. I was enjoying
yes,
that
it was.
one. Oh, you guys have a good time?
Yes, very
Yeah.
That
much
was so fast.
All right. And
It
for
did
the-
that one really
it
fast.
did go really fast.
Yeah, I know, right? That was just like non-stop, though. Just like,
Action packed.
Hey, anyone fail anything?
Failed search
No.
again.
Yep.
All right, receiver, go ahead, give us a roll.
I gained 4 search.
Whoa.
I'll succeed at it one of these days.
What was your original search?
40,
What is it now?
48.
That's pretty good. That's up almost 10% right there.
I've failed it 3 times.
Rhino, did you fail anything?
I did not. I succeeded everything this time.
Remedy?
I think it was just the sanity check.
Okay, then. Rambler?
I got 26 search now. I'm getting there.
Hey! There you go.
Woo.
Well, great job, guys. That was a super fun session. Does anybody have anything they would like to plug? No?
Follow me on Twitch.
Oh.
Terrifying smile. You guys didn't see that, but Rachel was just
Oh.
staring there, smiling, looking at the
Follow
corner
me
of her eyes.
on my Twitch, twitch.tv/Majora's Rose.
You good?
I took some sanity damage, so
Got it.
just
Makes
going
sense.
crazy.
Just a little quirky.
Just a little quirky, just a little wild. Like my stream that you should totally check out.
Good segue. Good segue.
Yeah.
linktr.ee/Tintinzare. Check it out.
I like how you spell Linktree, but not Tintinzare.
I've spelled it a
You
bajillion
have.
times by
You
now, and it's also in the show notes. So, the thing is,
Figure
Linktree
it out.
doesn't make sense. It should be link.tree,
Yeah,
but I
that's
guess
right.
they
You know
couldn't
what? I
get
agree
that
with
domain.
I agree.
And so it's linktree.e. And, it's not. If I just said linktree/Tintinzare, you wouldn't get it.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to go ahead and plug our email. If you want to send us a message or chat with us, you can always reach out to us at rpgestures@gmail.com. And remember, if you are decoding all of Receiver's intros, you have the chance to win some dice. So the only way we're accepting those entries is through the email. So after all of these episodes air, we're going to need those emails. Maybe it won't be the only way, but
Have you decoded Receiver's messages? I mean, DM on Facebook or Insta's.
Yeah, email or DM.
Yeah. But don't give it
DM us.
away. Don't let someone steal your dice.
it is the first person to get them all correct.
I have another code.
Oh, you have another
What's your code?
code?
Yeah, it's EYBDOOG. Can anyone help me out? Unscramble that one.
I'm not smart.
Goodbye.
Oh, you're so smart, Rachel.
Holy shit!
I like that there was no preamble.